This is 2026 and the biggest moat of 2026 is how fast you ship and how fast you sell. Now, how fast you sell depends upon a lot of different skills, but how fast you ship depends upon your execution skills. And in this video, I'm going to talk about Replit, using which we can ship applications, web apps, mobile apps, spreadsheets, documentation, design, and a lot of different things. I'll show that to you in a quick 20 minutes tutorial on how you can ship applications using Replit. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for more such amazing content coming ahead. Without any further ado, let's get started. So I'm on Replit, as you can see on my screen, and we'll start with knowing the interface. Like once you go and type replit.com, I'll give the link in the description. You can go and you can get some free credits from there. But once you go and you'll see the frame once you log in. This is where you can type in a prompt to start with, but you can see there are so many different things that you can do, right? You can build a mobile application, you can build a design mockup, you can build a 3D game or a spreadsheet or a data visualization, animation, slides, documents, or blank, right? All of these things can be done using Replit. So for example, if I want to make a website, I'll simply click on website and I can make a website. If I want to have a design, I can simply have a design mockup. If I want to build a 3D game, you can build a 3D game and with that single prompt. So these are the different things that you can do with it. On the side, you can see, like if you want to create something new, for example, there's a project already running, but you want to create something new, click on this. And if you want to import code or design, for example, if you're already building something and you have a code in your VS Code or any other thing, or you have a repository, so you can import your code or design from GitHub, from Bitbucket, Lovable, Figma, all of these, right? If at all it's there on Lovable, you can move your same application to Replit. If it's there on Base 44 or Vercel, you can move it there. Or if you want to attach some spreadsheet, that is also possible. Now, this is home. There are so many other different things like projects. For example, these are some of the projects that I've previously worked upon, published projects, the projects that I would go ahead and publish. Integrations, right? This is a very, very important section. If you want to integrate your project with, let's say, a Google Mail or Google Drive or let's say Twitch or Twilio or Slack, I think this is something you can sign in and you can get all the information from, let's say, your Gmail or Google Drive, or you can send in any information from here. So you can command like this is there in my Google Drive and it will have all the context about it. So this is what you can do. There are so many other things based upon what kind of profile you have. This is security, this is motions, and recently I was talking about Razorpay integration, right? They also have a Razorpay integration through which you can integrate payments into your application. Now let's see, if I want to build a very simple application, let's say a portfolio website, how it would do. Maybe we'll take 2-3 examples and I'll showcase you how you can build stuff with Replit. So I'll simply give this prompt: build me a portfolio site for a UI UX designer, include a project gallery, about section, contact form, and a booking link. Also, I'm saying it to deploy it. I'll simply not say deploy it. Take all the details on your own and can be anonymous. If I want to talk about what kind of design I want, so I'm just giving a random prompt, right? The website should look trendy and should have a minimal UI. That's it. Right, so I'll click on this. Let's see what it gives. You can also click on plan mode. This will plan mode and it will save you a lot of tokens. So you'll click on plan mode. It will tell you what the plan is and you can execute based upon your own thinking, like this is step 1, this is step 2, this is step 3. Or if you want to build the entire application, you can go ahead and build the entire application also, and this is something you can definitely try out. If you want to add an attachment, for example, I would want my portfolio website to be like this, so I can draw it on a sheet of paper. I can give an understanding to it, like this is where the logo should be, this is where the heading should be, this is where my details should come, and these are some of the accolades that I want to mention. You can simply upload that picture. For example, if I made that in, let's say, PowerPoint or Canva, or you got that image from ChatGPT images or Claude, so you can simply give that image just so that it can work upon something similar. But we are giving this random prompt and let's see what happens. So this is Replit just starting out, and it'll take some time and we'll get something. I'll showcase you the entire thing, like how does it work and what all steps does it take. It's planning front-end architect setup. So the user wants, so it has understood what my problem statement is. It is planning a React artifact, writing a brief OpenAI spec for the contact form, and you don't need to specifically give your OpenAI API key or Claude API key. It can do it on its own. So your Replit would have the credits integrated. So it's not that you specifically go ahead and give an API key for, let's say, OpenAI or ChatGPT. No, it is already doing that for you. It's just that they will be considered along with your Replit credits. So the site really only needs static content for the project gallery and about section with a contact form that requires a backend and an external looking link. I'll build this entirely as a front end only React tab and bring in design sub agent to help with the visual directions. Now it has design sub agent that will help us with the UI, right? Let's see what all other tools we have. So this is where it is thinking, and we can see all the actions that is taking. It is creating a portfolio artifact. It is setting up the designer portfolio artifact. It is planning front end design subagent launch, and so many other things. Here now you can choose which all modes that you want to work on. For example, there are 3 agent modes: light mode, economy mode, and power mode. So this is basically to help you with cost saving. Like if you don't want to burn a lot of tokens, and if the project is not that great, or if the project is not that heavy, then you can choose a lighter version. If at all this is something that's very complex, that then you can go for economy or power. This is something that we have picked up as mid. If you click on advanced setting, you can do app testing also. Agent will test the app automatically. You can turn off this trigger also, and you can do it manually, right? So this is the economy, and if I want to click on plan mode, I can click on plan mode. If I want to add an attachment here, I can add an attachment also. Now this is the canvas. Like if I want to sketch and give it up an input, I can try canvas also. So if I click on canvas, so you can see all of these things, like similar to how you actually plan a project, right? You can do that. I'll come out from the canvas mode, tools and files, right? So for example, if you want to preview, if you want to publish, integrations, database, app storage, auth, security, all these features are a part of software development lifecycle. So you can have all of these things, and these are actually working for you. Now this is the website. This is the page in which the website is getting built. The design subject is hard at work building the full portfolio. Let me wait for it to finish. So it is finishing that design. Let's see what else we need to work on. Yeah, so you can see how easily we are able to just start off with the project, which earlier used to take, let's say, a software engineer to hire, like 3-4 months to build, and then come out with something. And now I've just given a prompt, and with just like 6-7 minutes, we are there at a point in which we are getting to see the overall structure of the project, how it would look like. All the things that I need, I can simply give a prompt in plain English. I don't need to know any coding language. So it becomes very easy for anyone and everyone to build websites, to build spreadsheets, to build portfolios, to do whatever you want, right? Not just websites, but even mobile applications and everything. And parallelly, right, if this is one task going on, if I want to start a new task, I can start a new tab, and I can, like, let's say if I want to do an integration, right, I'll open integrations. And for example, if I want to integrate something like Razorpay, I click on sign in, test and save. So it is testing my Razorpay. So I'll simply log in with my Razorpay account. So now my Razorpay is connected. Now I can give a prompt, and I can add the payment gateway right away, right? So this is where if I'll just open it up again, integrations, right? Where's Razorpay? Razorpay is here. Now Razorpay is active. It can access Razorpay payment and subscription data, and I can if I want to give my services and add a Razorpay page where if people come to my page, and if they want to book a call with me, let's say for 20 minutes or 1 hour, right? So they can simply pay, and I can get the intimation that this is a call booked on so and so date. I can put in my availability on that calendar, and this can be done. Now I've integrated Razorpay. That's so simple. There are so many other things that you can integrate, be it Amplitude for analytics, for Sanity, for Lazy Web, for Twilio, for Dula, for Mercury, for payments, and a lot more. Figma also. Now let's see if at all it's been able to do something. So you can see these are some of the tasks that are going on. So it has loaded React. So how it is doing that, I can see, right? Each and every step is visible. How it is generating the visuals, how it is like what particular part has been done by whom, and how it has been performed. So I can see each and everything, right? You can see the design subagent is running in the background, building the portfolio. I should wait for it to complete. So you can see So you can see it has worked for some time, and there were so many, like it waited for some 3 minutes 37 seconds for some background jobs to complete. Now I have this designer portfolio that I can click on and see the presented output, but it's still working. Let's wait for it to work more. There's something that it figured out, right? There's a missing file. Let me check and structure it quickly. Let's see what it does. So there's some issue that was not able to render the UI. Now it has done the quick fix, and let's see what it has to do. It's saying the portfolio is live and looking sharp. Here is what was built. Bold editorial typography, project gallery, about, contact form, booking link, dark mode toggle, and scroll animations. Let's see. Yeah, so you can see this is the website. I've just asked it to randomly name it. It has given the portfolio for Alex Morgan, turning complex problems into elegant human-centered experiences. View selected work, book a consultation. Selected work is this. Pulse, some random projects it has done. Quietly crafting the digital every day. Let's build something together and schedule a call. Now, if I want, for example, it to help me set a payment gateway for booking a call. Let's say if somebody wants to book a call with me for 30 minutes, 1 hour, or 1.5 hours, he should pay me, let's say 2,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees, and 7,000 rupees respectively. Can you integrate Razorpay and set this up for me? So I've simply given this prompt. Let's see if it's able to do that. So it's planning the booking and payment integration. Now see how quickly it is able to, it's going to do that. Earlier thing worked for, let's say 11 minutes. And now let's see how much time it will take. But you can see, right, how cool it is. You can do a lot of things in parallel. You can build a lot of stuff and you can try out different prompts. Like this is a very random prompt that I started from, but you can have a very, very refined prompt, right? I'll give some examples of these prompts in the description. You can go and check it out, and you can start building anything, and that too for free, right? You can, once you click on the link in the description for Replit, you will get credits that can help you get started on Replit for free, and you can always move ahead. Now it has a clear picture. The plan is to add a server, API server, front end, secrets, and it is checking the existing secrets and reading the key files in parallel. Let's see what it does. Although I'm not sure if my Razorpay account is fully set up, but I need to have a merchant account, anything, right? If you're using PayU, or if you're using cash free, or if you're using Stripe, or any of these payments, you need to have a merchant account of these payment dashboards, payment gateways. I have had a Razorpay dashboard, but that's not yet very, very active, but I need to see if I get a Razorpay key ID and Razorpay key secrets. I'll simply get that. So I got my Razorpay keys, and I'm putting that here. Razorpay key ID and key secrets are done. Now it's again working for some time, and let's see if it's able to do that. If it's able to do that, now it's a complete portfolio website that I can click and deploy in a minute, and you can also do that very, very quickly. Let's see how it works. So now it's building everything in parallel, the API endpoint on server side and the booking UI on the front end. So two parallel things are happening together. You can see how this will be taking place. So it's getting both of these things together. This is the main version. If I want to create a new task, I can simply go and create a new task here. Help me with documentation of the project. Now if I'm giving it a parallel task to document this project, let's see if it is being run parallelly. So now there are two tasks running. This is the main version. This is the second task that I've given. So main version is happening. So its keys are in. Now it's building everything in parallel. Good. Razorpay SDK is installed on both sides. Now I'll build the API route and the front end booking section simultaneously. And this is our documentation thing. Let's see if it's able to do the documentation. Or you can do anything, right? If you want to have a slide deck in which you want to pitch the same, you can do that. If you want to have anything else, you can do it parallelly along the side. You will save a lot of time. Now it's letting me build the booking section of the front end, a styled pricing page that launches Razorpay checkout. This is the main version, and this is the project documentation. What kind of documentation you need to help with? Update, project README, API documentation, code comments, all of the above. Let's have only README. So I'll have README. It is helping me with README. For example, if I want to upload this project on GitHub, I can have a solid README file directly from Replit. Creating the checkpoint, but the main version is still working on the booking a call part. Now update the navbar, book a call. So you can see all these steps, right? You can see each and everything on the booking handle, what it is doing. Now it's adding a booking section. Now it's updating the navbar to book a call, updating the navbar to book a call, to scroll the booking section instead of linking externally. Also update the heroes booking a consultation button to scroll the booking section to, and it's checking all the logs to make sure everything is working correctly. So this is how it actually looks like. And the readme file, I think checkpoint is made now. We have the readme file, it's still working. So it is doing all the work on readme documentation. Everything is running clean, and let me take a screenshot to verify the booking section looks good. So it is taking screenshot and verifying. So you can try and test also. So if I write, and if I write key test it on some edge cases, it will be able to test it, and I can see if the thing that I'm doing is correct or no. Now it is figured out the page seems very tall with a lot of empty space. The framer motion while in view animation likely needed the page to actually scroll. Let me verify the booking section is there by checking what's in the page more carefully, and also quick test the API endpoint. Let's see what it does after this. Now I have enough context to write the updated readme accurately. Right now you can click on publish. If I click on publish, it has worked for it. It has updated the booking section. Let's see if it's working. So I'll simply click on book the session. For example, if I want to book a 1 hour session, I can click and have a 5,000 rupees, 7,000 rupees for 1.5 hours, and 2,000 rupees for 30 minutes. Let's say if I click on 1 hour session, it takes me to Razorpay page where I can pay 5,000 rupees instantly using any of the things like cards, EMI, net banking, or wallet, and the booking can be done. So this is so quick, right? So if I'm not booking it right now, but you can do it. It has integrated the payment gateway right away, and also our readme file that I wanted, it is working on readme file. It has enough context. It is running validation. Once this is done, I think we'll have a readme file. But see how cool it is, right? I've been able to build this website, and you can change a lot of things. Right now the orientation is more orange, black and white because I wanted it to be minimal. So it has given me a minimal UI, right? Also I have integrated a payment gateway by doing Razorpay. You can similarly integrate in Notion, integrate a Gmail, Google Drive, or there are so many different tools, so many integrations available. And yeah, this is so cool, and you can also do it very quickly. You don't need to have any coding knowledge. Anyone who is a non-tech guy, if you want to start up, I think this is one of the perfect times for you to build. And this was it for this particular video. Let me know in the comments below if you want to know more about Replit, or if you have any doubts, or if you face any doubts while starting up. Get the link from my description. Start building on Replit today. We have seen different features, how parallel things can be done, how it thinks, and how can you change any step at any point of time. You can also deploy your applications, integrate with a lot of things. Let me know in the comments below if you have any doubts. I'll be more than happy to take all of them. This was all for this particular video. See you in another one. Till then, all the best, good luck, and bye.